Hello and welcome to the morning after show where I basically react the morning after to a Chelsea game. That way I have time to think about a game and not react and be a clown on YouTube. Now, surprise, surprise, we did win a game. We managed to win a game and we actually scored 3 goals away from home. So congratulations. Hopefully the player are going to get a beer or a glass of wine. Hopefully you're getting one as well. Now, this also means that we cannot get relegated, so congratulations, great day to do this. Also, congrats to King Charles III, long live the king. Now, if I'm being honest, when I first looked at the team, seeing Chalobah at right back, I was like, interesting. Of course, now we don't really have that many options, and now even worse with Chile's injury. We don't know how bad it is, but it is a hamstring. Couple of games left, probably not going to be ready for Forest unless it's a miracle recovery, but I don't really have my hopes up, although Louis Ball, pretty good bowler in my opinion. But overall, Chalobah right back did a pretty good job. Of course, Noni played very well. We had a good performance by Badiashile, and then the subs actually did better than expected. Sterling, Loftus, Felix, in my opinion, did a great job there. Overall, okay performance. First half was below average, even though we did manage to score early. But of course, that didn't help. They managed to score, 10, 12 minutes later on. So, yeah, it's the story of the season, to be honest, right? Because if you look at the stats from the game, yet again, we're dominating possession, 66%, 600 passes. They only had 305, yet they were on the shots stats, right? They had 10 shots, we had 11. They had 4 shots on target, we had 5. And basically, they barely have any possession. They barely make any passes, but still, they can be as much of a threat as we are. But we know this. We've seen this throughout the season. We dominate games with possession, but we just don't manage to kill off the game. Even if we score, which lately is really a miracle, or it's an own goal. But even if we score, 1 goal isn't enough. We're not the type of team yet that can hold on to a 1-goal lead. And even a 2-goal lead, right? You get a 2-goal lead, it's very, very dangerous to go throughout the whole game with a 2-goal lead, because then when, let's say, you concede a goal at the 75th minute, suddenly you start to panic because you're like, oh, we had a 2-goal lead, now it's 2-1. 15 minutes to the end, if they score another one, it's a draw, we lose 2 points, panic all around, and then usually what happens is we concede a second goal. But overall the performance, second half, pretty solid, pretty strong. The subs did their job, killed off the game, 3-1. Thank you very much. We'll take the 3 points. Now, going forward, what happens? What happens next? Hopefully, they don't take this win as like, okay, we're good, we're back. No, next game is Forest, which of course is the easiest out of the last 4, because after that, United, City, Newcastle. To be honest, can't get more difficult than this. Now, if we can win against Forest, of course, 2 wins, back-to-back wins, they should gain some confidence. And maybe that can help towards the last 3 games. Of course, we finished the season at home against Newcastle. Who knows? Maybe they might put up a great performance there. You never know. But I really don't have my hopes up, because conceding-wise, we conceded the same amount of goals as Arsenal this season and actually 1 less than United. But the problem is we don't manage to score as many goals as these teams. So obviously that's a known issue, right? If you've been following the team throughout the season, you know we don't score any goals. Hopefully in the summer, whoever comes in, probably Pochettino, hopefully they're listening to what Sterling and Silva and Drogba have been saying, right? And Arsene Wenger as well, by the way. We've covered all of this on this channel. Give the manager the final say. If the manager comes in, we have to follow his vision. Look at what Pep did. Came into Manchester City. I promise you this. Nobody tells Pep what to do. Pep is the one telling the others what to do, and this is exactly why they were so successful and are so successful. And I'm going to say this, hopefully they go and win the league, because I just can't see Arsenal lifting that Premier League trophy. So again, we've talked about this in the past. Whoever comes in, I hope that he gets full control of what happens with the club, because otherwise, 1 year from now, we're going to have the same discussion. who's going to be the next manager for Chelsea, what's going to happen, etc., etc. Now, going back to the game, going back to Frank, I mean, to be honest, shoot more. Shoot more. Why not? Why not? Why do we have to dribble and pass and cross and pass and cross and dribble and walk the ball in the net, even though that never happened because we don't score any goals? But why don't we shoot, right? Shoot the ball. You never know what might happen. You might get lucky, get a rebound, ricochet, goes in. You never know. Start shooting. I don't care about the statistics, total shots, shots on target. Start shooting. You never know what might happen. It's much better to shoot and see what happens than to just dribble around, have like 10 players in the box. You dribble around, you lose the ball, counter attack, we're done, 0-1, we're dead. Because this has happened, by the way. This has happened countless times, not just this season, last season as well. So this is just my opinion, of course. I can be completely wrong. But from what I've seen, and I've seen countless hundreds, if not close to 1,000 football games, closing in on 29 years of age, by the way, I've seen this. Shoot. They don't like to shoot anymore. I don't know why. I don't know who told them that they have to dribble around and walk the ball in the net. I don't know. But start shooting. Shoot, and you'll see conversion will go up over time. That's just my opinion, of course. Now this game, again, 3-1. Okay. Weak performance first half, better performance second half. We're safe. We're not getting relegated. Still a long way to go to, well, actually fight for the top 4, fight for a title. Forget about this. Maybe it might happen in 2 years' time or so if we still have the same manager and we manage to get through some good transfer windows where you sell the deadwood, where you bring quality players, not players for marketing purposes, but quality players that can help you win games. Maybe in 2 seasons we might be there to actually win a trophy. But of course, those are just my thoughts. Leave yours down in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, and I see you all after the Forest game. Bye bye.